Fantasies and fetishes are intricate components of human sexuality that elicit a range of responses and interpretations within the field of medicine. Understanding these phenomena through a medical lens provides insight into the psychological and physiological aspects of human desire. Sexual fantasies and fetishes are often seen as taboo subjects, yet they play a significant role in the sexual lives of many individuals. From a medical perspective, it is essential to explore these topics in a manner that respects their complexity while also acknowledging the diversity of human sexual expression. Sexual fantasies are defined as imagined scenarios that individuals find sexually arousing. These fantasies can range from mild daydreams to elaborate and vivid narratives. They serve various purposes in the realm of human sexuality. For some, fantasies can be a source of excitement, enhancing sexual experiences and making them more enjoyable. They can also provide a safe space for exploring desires that one may not wish to act upon in real life. In this sense, fantasies can be seen as a form of sexual exploration and self-discovery. Fetishes, on the other hand, are characterized by a strong attraction to specific objects, materials, or body parts that are not typically regarded as sexual in nature. For example, a person may have a fetish for leather, feet, or even specific clothing items. The distinction between a fantasy and a fetish lies in the necessity of the object or scenario for sexual arousal. While fantasies can exist independently of physical interaction, fetishes often become integral to the individual's sexual experience. From a medical standpoint, it is crucial to differentiate between healthy expressions of fantasies and fetishes and those that may be indicative of underlying psychological issues. Most people experience fantasies and fetishes at some point in their lives, and they are generally considered normal variations of human sexuality. They can contribute positively to an individual's sexual satisfaction and overall well-being. However, when these desires become compulsive or interfere with daily functioning, they may warrant further investigation. The formation of sexual fantasies and fetishes can be influenced by a variety of factors, including personal experiences, cultural background, and biological predispositions. Psychosexual development plays a significant role in shaping an individual's sexual identity and preferences. Early experiences, including exposure to certain stimuli, can leave lasting impressions that manifest in adult sexual behavior. For instance, a person who had a positive experience associated with a particular object in childhood may develop a fetish for that object later in life. Cultural context cannot be overlooked when discussing fantasies and fetishes. Societal norms and values influence what is considered acceptable or taboo in terms of sexual expression. In some cultures, certain fantasies or fetishes may be celebrated, while in others, they may be stigmatized. This cultural lens can affect individuals' willingness to explore the desires openly and may lead to feelings of shame or repression. Medical professionals must be sensitive to these cultural dynamics when addressing patients' concerns related to their sexual fantasies and fetishes. The psychological aspect of sexuality is deeply intertwined with fantasies and fetishes. Cognitive behavioral theories suggest that fantasies can serve as a coping mechanism, allowing individuals to escape from reality or alleviate stress. They can provide a sense of control and empowerment, particularly in situations where an individual feels vulnerable. In this way, fantasies can be therapeutic, offering an avenue for self-exploration and emotional processing. Furthermore, the role of arousal in the context of fantasies cannot be overstated. The brain's reward system is activated during sexual arousal, releasing neurotransmitters such as dopamine, which contribute to feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. Fantasies can enhance this arousal by stimulating the imagination and creating a heightened sense of anticipation. This interplay between the mind and body underscores the importance of addressing both psychological and physiological components when considering fantasies and fetishes from a medical perspective. In some cases, individuals may experience distress related to their fantasies or fetishes. This can manifest in feelings of guilt, anxiety, or confusion about the desires. Medical professionals may encounter patients who feel torn between societal expectations and the personal inclinations. It is vital to approach these discussions with empathy and a non-judgmental attitude, creating a safe space for individuals to express their feelings without fear of stigma. The concept of consent is paramount when discussing fantasies and fetishes, particularly in the context of sexual relationships. Open communication between partners is essential for ensuring that both individuals feel comfortable and respected in exploring the desires. The negotiation of boundaries and the establishment of consent can enhance intimacy and trust within a relationship. Medical professionals can play a supportive role in facilitating these conversations, helping individuals and couples navigate the complexities of their sexual preferences. While many people find fulfillment in exploring their fantasies and fetishes, it is important to recognize that not all expressions of these desires are healthy or consensual. The line between consensual exploration and harmful behavior can sometimes become blurred. For instance, some individuals may develop paraphilic disorders, where their sexual arousal is dependent on non-consensual acts or involves harm to others. In such cases, professional intervention may be necessary to address the underlying issues and promote healthier patterns of sexual behavior. Research in the field of sexuality has advanced our understanding of the prevalence and nature of fantasies and fetishes. Studies have shown that a significant portion of the population engages in sexual fantasies, with many reporting that these fantasies enhance their sexual experiences. Similarly, fetishes are more common than previously thought, with diverse expressions across different populations. Medical professionals must stay informed about these developments to provide accurate information and support to individuals seeking guidance related to their sexual preferences. The impact of technology on sexual fantasies and fetishes cannot be ignored in today's digital age. The Internet has created new avenues for exploration and expression, allowing individuals to connect with like-minded people and access a wealth of information about various sexual interests. While this can be empowering, it can also lead to challenges, such as exposure to unrealistic portrayals of sexuality or the normalization of harmful behaviors. Medical professionals should be equipped to discuss the implications of technology on sexual health and help individuals navigate the complexities of online interactions. In summary, fantasies and fetishes are multifaceted aspects of human sexuality that deserve thoughtful exploration from a medical perspective. They can enhance sexual experiences, promote self-discovery, and foster intimacy between partners. However, it is crucial to approach these topics with sensitivity and an understanding of the diverse factors that influence sexual expression. Medical professionals play a vital role in supporting individuals as they navigate the desires, providing a safe space for exploration while prioritizing consent and ethical considerations. By fostering open dialogue and promoting healthy expressions of sexuality, we can contribute to a more inclusive understanding of human desire and its many forms. Fantasies and fetishes are deeply woven into the fabric of human sexuality, serving as pathways for exploration, expression, and sometimes, conflict. When viewed through the lens of various religious perspectives, these elements of human desire can evoke a rich tapestry of interpretations and responses. Religions, in the diverse forms, offer frameworks that often shape, inform, and regulate sexual expression. They can provide guidance, instill guilt, and even foster acceptance regarding the complexities of human desire, including fantasies and fetishes. To begin with, it is essential to recognize that fantasies and fetishes are common aspects of human sexuality. Fantasies often serve as mental escapades that allow individuals to explore scenarios devoid of real-life constraints, while fetishes typically involve a strong attraction to specific objects or body parts that are not conventionally viewed as sexual. These phenomena can be seen as extensions of desire, influenced by individual experiences, cultural backgrounds, and, significantly, religious teachings. In many religious traditions, sexuality is viewed through a moral lens. The Abrahamic faiths, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, often provide frameworks that define acceptable sexual behavior, typically emphasizing procreation within the bounds of marriage. Within these traditions, fantasies and fetishes can be a source of tension. For adherents, the challenge often lies in reconciling personal desires with religious doctrines that may condemn certain expressions of sexuality as sinful or deviant. In Christianity, for instance, traditional teachings often promote the idea that sexual activity should be confined to the institution of marriage. The concept of lust is frequently addressed in biblical texts, where it is equated with sin. Consequently, many Christians might grapple with feelings of guilt or shame when confronting their own fantasies or fetishes, particularly if these involve themes or practices viewed as outside the realm of acceptable behavior. However, there are also progressive Christian communities that embrace a more nuanced view, arguing that fantasies can be a healthy part of human sexuality as long as they do not lead to harmful actions or objectification. Judaism shares some of these concerns, particularly regarding the sacredness of marital relations. Jewish texts discuss the importance of sexual intimacy within marriage, highlighting its role in deepening the bond between partners. While traditional Jewish teachings may view certain fetishes or fantasies with skepticism, there is also a recognition of the importance of sexual pleasure within the marital context. Some interpretations suggest that as long as fantasies and fetishes are explored consensually and respectfully within the confines of marriage, they may not conflict with religious teachings. Islam, too, emphasizes the sanctity of marriage and outlines clear guidelines for sexual behavior. Within this framework, fantasies and fetishes can be viewed with caution. Traditional Islamic teachings often discourage premarital sexual exploration and place significant emphasis on modesty. However, there is a growing discourse among some contemporary Muslim scholars who advocate for a more open dialogue about sexual health and pleasure, suggesting that understanding and addressing fantasies and fetishes can be part of a healthy marital relationship. Buddhism offers a distinct perspective on desire and sexuality, often viewing them as transient aspects of human experience. In Buddhist philosophy, attachment to desires, including sexual fantasies and fetishes, is seen as a source of suffering. However, this does not necessarily mean that all forms of sexual expression are condemned. Instead, Buddhism encourages mindfulness and understanding as tools for navigating desires. Practitioners are invited to observe their fantasies and fetishes without judgment, fostering self-awareness and acceptance. This approach can lead to a more compassionate understanding of one's desires, promoting a sense of balance rather than guilt. Hinduism presents yet another perspective, as it encompasses a broad range of beliefs and practices regarding sexuality. Ancient texts, such as the Kama Sutra, explore the complexities of human desire, celebrating the idea that sexuality can be a form of divine expression. While traditional Hindu teachings may emphasize the importance of dharma, duty, and the stages of life, there remains room for the exploration of fantasies and fetishes, particularly when approached with reverence and understanding. Many Hindus view sexual expression as a natural part of life that can coexist with spiritual pursuits. Cultural context plays a significant role in shaping how fantasies and fetishes are perceived within religious frameworks. In many societies, cultural norms and values intersect with religious teachings, influencing individual experiences of sexuality. For instance, in more progressive or liberal cultures, there may be a greater acceptance of diverse sexual expressions, including non-traditional fantasies and fetishes. Conversely, in more conservative societies, individuals may find themselves grappling with severe restrictions and moral dilemmas regarding the desires. The conversation surrounding fantasies and fetishes in relation to religious perspectives is further complicated by the advent of technology and the Internet. In an age where access to information is unprecedented, individuals can explore various dimensions of their sexuality more freely than ever before. Online communities and platforms often facilitate discussions about fantasies and fetishes, providing spaces for individuals to share experiences, seek advice, and find validation. However, this increased access can also lead to conflicts with religious beliefs, particularly when individuals encounter ideas or practices that challenge the traditional understandings. Mental health considerations also intersect with the exploration of fantasies and fetishes within religious contexts. The internal conflict between personal desires and religious teachings can lead to feelings of shame, anxiety, or depression. It is crucial for individuals navigating this terrain to seek compassion, understanding, and support, whether through counseling, community dialogue, or personal reflection. Religious leaders and communities can play a vital role in fostering environments where individuals feel safe to express their struggles and seek guidance without fear of judgment. In considering the relationship between fantasies, fetishes, and religious perspectives, it is essential to acknowledge that this is a deeply personal journey. Each individual's experience is unique, influenced by a myriad of factors, including upbringing, personal beliefs, and cultural context. As such, there is no one-size-fits-all answer to how fantasies and fetishes should be approached within religious frameworks. Instead, the focus should be on fostering understanding, respect, and compassion, both for oneself and for others. As society continues to evolve, so too do the conversations surrounding sexuality and religious beliefs. Many contemporary religious communities are increasingly open to discussing topics that were once deemed taboo, recognizing the importance of addressing the complexities of human desire. This shift reflects a broader societal trend towards acceptance and understanding, allowing for more nuanced conversations about fantasies and fetishes within religious contexts. Ultimately, the intersection of fantasies, fetishes, and religious perspectives invites individuals to engage in self-reflection and exploration. It challenges adherents to navigate the desires with intention, considering the implications of their actions while remaining true to their beliefs. By fostering open dialogue and compassionate understanding, religious communities can support individuals in their journeys towards self-acceptance, enriching both their spiritual and personal lives. In conclusion, fantasies and fetishes are intricate facets of human sexuality, shaped by a confluence of individual experiences, cultural contexts, and religious teachings. While traditional religious perspectives may impose guidelines or restrictions on sexual expression, there is also a growing recognition of the importance of understanding and engaging with these elements of desire. As conversations around sexuality evolve, fostering empathy, respect, and openness within religious contexts can empower individuals to reconcile their fantasies and fetishes with their beliefs, ultimately leading to a more holistic understanding of human sexuality.